6:42. The countdown to May already underway as we get ready for the historic 100th running of the Indianapolis 500.
This morning we have some very special guests live in our studio with us. IndyCar driver James Hinchcliffe and IMS President Doug Bowles. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, good to see you guys.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, exciting news we've got. Yeah, we begin with the Rev Party that's coming up in May. That's part of the big announcement that we've got. And Hinch, I'll start with you for our viewers who may not be familiar with Rev Indy. What is it?
Well, I mean, it wouldn't be totally surprising if that's the case because we've only been doing it for 2 years. But what's so incredible is this event has grown in leaps and bounds just in that short period of time. We had 1,500 people attend the first year. We were up to 2,500 people last year, and it's only going to keep growing.
Growing from there.
It's a great social event. Really kicks off the month of May, and it's for a great cause as well.
Yeah, that cause, IU Methodist, and you're very familiar with them after last year. What does it mean to be involved with it because of that?
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously extra special for me. I mean, all the drivers and everybody that goes to IMS, fans, crews, whatever, we all get taken care of by the Infield Medical Center there. And obviously I had a little extra special attention last year, and so it does mean a little more to me to be able to give something back and try and help raise a bit more money for that.
For people who aren't familiar with the cause, that want to get involved but they don't know exactly what it's about, what is something that you would want them to know about your experience dealing with the crew there and with those who helped you get better again, that you can convey to them that this is a worthy thing? You
know, for me, it's quite simple. If I'd had my accident at any other racetrack in the world with any other crew or any other medical staff around me, there's a very, very good chance I wouldn't have made it. The facilities at IMS, the people at IMS are absolutely first class, and you know we want to look after our drivers. You know, we want to look at we've got a great event. You know, Doug's got a great facility. He throws a great show, and obviously safety is the most important thing for what we do. And like I said, it's not just the drivers; it's the fans and crews, everybody that's kind of in that little mini city within a city at Indianapolis. So it's a great cause.
And Doug, if folks want tickets to the Rev Indy, where can they go?
RevIndy.org is the best place to go do it, and those go on sale here the 1st of December. But we want everybody to get it on their schedule. It's a great event, and as James said, it's early. This is just the 3rd year we've done it, but it is the way to kick the month of May off. You're at the Speedway. Last year we were dancing out on the yard of bricks in the evening before, and then we turned the track around so that these guys can go racing. But it's really a great way to kick the month off and a great way to raise some money for a great cause.
Yeah, dancing just one of the highlights. What are some of the other things you could expect at the event there?
The food's outstanding. Yeah. So the drivers get paired with these chefs from a lot of locations here in Indianapolis. I think you're with our celebrity chef this year, and they make all kinds of food. You get a chance to sample all kinds of food inside the facility. Great music, just a great atmosphere to kick the month of May off. We really, really enjoy it. The drivers have found it to be a great way to be re-welcomed to Indianapolis. They've been gone for a little while. They come back to Indy, and the whole community really embraces them. All the drivers are there participating. It's a great event.
All right. You know, 200 days left until the 100th running of the Indy 500, and a lot of fans out there are wondering, Hinch, how you doing? How's the recovery happening? And do you feel any aches and pains from it?
I'm doing very well. I'm doing very well, and I can't, express enough how much I appreciate the support that I had all through the whole, process. And it was, it was a tough couple months for sure, but like I said, I had a great team of people really looking after me, and rehab's gone well. They've got me back in a race car, and already done 3 days since September. We got 3 more days planned before Christmas, so it's full steam ahead.
Yeah, you were a hashtag. that was the support there. Yeah, exactly. And earlier this fall, as you say, you got back behind the wheel. How did that feel the first time you were back in the saddle,
nervous?
So to speak?
No, not nervous at all. It was like a kid in a candy store. It was just so nice to be back to work, and it's. A 4-month vacation sounds great in theory, but I'll tell you, in practice, it's not as much fun as you think. And so to be able to get back behind the wheel and really get back to what I do, it was a phenomenal feeling.
Did this experience really show you that this is really in your blood?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think I shocked some of the doctors initially, because when I woke up in ICU, I had to communicate with pen and paper. I was on a ventilator, and my 3rd question was, when can I get back in a car? And the doctors are sitting there looking at me like, look at the state you're in. This is what got you here, and now you're already wanting to get back? Yes. So
like that.
Clearly we're wired wrong, I think, as racing drivers, and yeah, it definitely made me know for sure that I'm doing what I need to be doing.
All right, before we guys let you go, hundreds running in the Indy 500 coming up, big preps, big year. What are some of the big highlights that we can see going on right now at IMS?
Well, right now we've got the entire roof off the upper deck down the front straightaway, and we're actually putting up new steel that's manufactured here in Indianapolis. So that's the big thing right now. We've got about $50 million worth of projects that we have to get done in those next 200 days. When you said 200 days. It's frightening when I get up every morning. You think how that time is just shortening.
I saw that bead of sweat, yeah.
And we have winter coming, right? It's Indiana,
That's
so
right.
that's the challenge. We've got a great crew out there getting a lot of work done. The Gate 1's going to get changed before folks come in there at 16th and Georgetown. Is going to be all brand new next year. New fence up around the racetrack's going to be better visibility for everybody to see the cars running. So we're really excited about what we're going to be presenting in 200 days.
When it comes to the 100th running, what does that mean to you?
Man, I'll tell you what, Indianapolis and the Indianapolis Motor Speedway is so special, not just in Indiana or here in this community, but internationally. And James can tell you, everywhere you go, people know the Indianapolis 500. And the idea that these guys are going to compete in the 100th running of the Indianapolis 500 is pretty special. I think folks like Carl Fisher and Tony Holman, the folks that really have allowed us to be here today, would be really proud that this place is still here, and there's so much enthusiasm for that event.
That's great.
All right.
Thanks for joining us.
Yeah,
This has been a lot of fun. A real treat for us and for our viewers at home.
And great to learn more about Rev Indy. Of course, if you want to get tickets, if you're interested, we're going to put all that information for you on our website, theindychannel.com, and on the RTV6 mobile app.